For every young king out here struggling, for every queen trying to raise a son alone, for every soul lost to the system, lost to the streets.
Can you hear the streets, they cry? Dreams get lost but hope won't die. Try to break us, we still stand, built from fire, hearts in hand.
Lord, forgive me for my sins. I've been lost in the game, trying to make it through the fire, but it's hard in the rain. I see my people suffer, I see my people fall. I pray you lift them up, I pray you hear my call. Woke up to sirens, another soul gone, another mother in the church singing sad songs, trying to find peace in a world so cold. But how we supposed to heal when the pain takes hold? I see young G's hustling, they ain't got a choice. Ain't nobody listen when they raise their voice. Government don't care, so they trapped in the grind. The only way out is a cell or a 9. I seen preachers talk hope, but they living in gold, while my homies in the trenches barely 20 years old. We was born into war, raised up in sin, trying to chase the cycle, but they won't let us win. One day we'll rise, one day we'll see the ghetto angels watching over you and me. Until then, I keep my faith strong and hope the world hear my ghetto song. One day we'll rise, one day we'll see the ghetto angels watching over you and me. Until then, I keep my faith strong and hope the world hear my ghetto song. I got homies in the system doing 20 to life, left their babies in the world, now they paying the price. Tell me why the judge quick to throw us away when the real criminals wear suits every day. Ain't no mercy in the ghetto, only struggle and tears. Only way to make it out is through blood and years. They don't teach us about stocks, they don't teach us about wealth, but they quick to give a sentence, watch a young G melt. And I wonder if my time coming soon. Will I live to see my seed grow or end up in a tomb? So I pray every night with my hands in the sky, trying to find a way out for my wings take flight. One day we'll rise, one day we'll see the ghetto angels watching over you and me. Until then, I keep my faith strong and hope the world hear my ghetto song. One day we'll rise, one day we'll see the ghetto angels watching over you and me. Until then, I keep my faith strong and hope the world hear my ghetto song.
Grew up with shadows, never saw the light. Sliding through the darkness, no end in sight. Tears on my pillow, but I kept it inside. Mama was broken, Daddy left with pride. Cracks in the walls, they whispered my name. Hard childhood, but I made it through. Fighting for love when no one knew. Bruises and scars, they told my story, but now I rise from the shadows, claiming my glory.
I remember cold nights, heater broke, but you helped me. No food in the fridge, but you still tried to feed me. You was barely 30, with the world on your spine, raising a wild child. While you battled your own mind, I seen tears in your eyes when you thought I ain't looking. Heard you praying to God while the pot stayed cooking. You ain't complained, just adjusted your crown. Even when life kicked you, you never stayed down. Welfare lines, dirty shoes, no man to assist, but you gave me strength with every hug and a kiss. I didn't get it then, I was mad acting out. Now I look back with nothing but guilt and doubt. Why I make it harder when the world already did? Why I raise my voice when you raised the king from a kid? Mama, I'm sorry for every time I ain't listened. You gave me a light even when yours was missing.
Hard childhood, but I made it through. Fighting for love when no one knew. Bruises and scars, they told my story, but now I rise from the shadows, claiming my glory. I was lost, but I found my way, turning the hurt into strength every day. They tried to break
worked double shifts while I ran through the streets, trying to keep me alive while you barely got sleep. I thought you were strict, but now I know it was love, trying to keep your baby from the system or it was slow. You hit your pain deep, but I felt it in the air, like the way your hand shook when you braided my hair. You were both mother and father, no help from the state, so you became a warrior, shaped by faith. I remember Christmas with nothing but your smile, acting like we rich. Even broke all the while, you turned nothing to magic. Dirt floors to a throne, made a broken house feel like a holy home. Now I walk with your struggle stitched in my soul. Every rhyme I write, I remember your rose. You ain't get flowers, no medals, no praise, but you the realest queen I've seen in all my days.
Hard childhood, but I made it through, fighting for love when no one knew. Bruises and scars, they told my story, but now I rise from the shadows, claiming my glory. I was lost, but I found my way, turning the hurt into strength. Every day they tried to break me, but I stood tall. Hard childhood, but I'll rise from it all.
I was just a kid, couldn't see the truth then. Now I'm grown, trying to raise my own with a pen. And I see you in me, the strength to fight, the way you carried hope through the darkest night. You taught me how to speak, how to never kneel, how to bleed and still walk, how to hurt and still heal. You ain't need the world, you built your own pride. Even when life gave you nothing, you never let it slide. Now I'm passing on the fire you gave me to keep, telling my seeds how their grandma was deep. You was poetry in motion, pain wrapped in grace, and I carry you with me in every place. If I ever make it, mama, know it's your win. You the reason I kept fighting when the light grew dim. I ain't forget a thing, not one single scene. You my first love, my strength, my queen.
Hard childhood, but I made it through, fighting for love when no one knew. Bruises and scars, they told my story, but now I rise from the shadows, claiming my glory. I was lost, but I found my way, turning the hurt into strength. Every day they tried to break me, but I stood tall. Hard childhood, but I'll rise from it all. I've seen darkness, felt the weight of my own shadows, lost myself, found pieces in the rubble, but here I stand, scars shining brighter than diamonds, ready to tell my truth. I've been falling, caught up in the heart, demons calling, whispers in the night, holding on, fighting for my life. Through the darkness, I'm chasing the light. Every step forward, leaving shadows behind. This is my battle cry, the story of my fight.
I've been high off pain, addicted to the night, with silence louder than guns and nothing feels right. Darkness call my name like a love I can't leave, whispering lies, sweet as death when I grieve. It cradled me cold, got me chasing the void, feeling numb in my comfort since joy got destroyed. They say light heals, but I can't stand the glare. Sunshine remind me of dreams that ain't there. I sip on shadows like liquor, inhale the fear, feeling alive when destruction near. See peace feel foreign like a language I lost. Every step toward hope come with a cost. I don't want this, but I fiend for the flame. This darkness know my sins, but it called me by name. I tried to run, but I always come back like a junkie to the needle, keep falling off track.
Holding on, fighting for my life. Through the darkness, I'm chasing the light. Every step forward, leaving shadows behind. This is my battle cry, the story of my fight.
It's like I need the chaos just to feel my pulse. craving the storm, cause the calm feel false. I sabotage blessings before they bloom in my hand. Then ask God why he don't understand. They say I'm broken, but I say I'm trained to survive in the black, where hope get drained. I've seen angels fall and devils rise, so I learned to trust pain, not the blue skies. I dress in wounds, wear scars like chains. Talk in silence, communicate through strains. Darkness feed me, bitterness my bread, and peace that's a luxury for folks never bled. Every time I try to climb, I miss that pull, that gravity of grief, that familiar dole. It's toxic love, got me locked in its treads, slow dancing with death like it's my last chance.
Holding on, fighting for my life. Through the darkness, I'm chasing the light. Every step forward, leaving shadows behind. This is my battle cry, the story of my fight.
I ain't glorifying it, just telling the truth. Darkness ain't pretty, but it raised this youth. I seen too much to unsee, felt too much pain. Now the light look fake, and the dark feels sane. It's not the thrill, it's the numb, the escape. The way sorrow hung tight, like it know my shape. Some nights I pray, but most I just stare into black ceilings, wishing I ain't care. I built phones and hurt, furniture out of rage. Wrote love letters to demons, spilled ink on the cage. You judge me, you ain't felt this burn, this hunger for havoc when peace don't return. I'm not proud, but I'm honest in these bars I spit. I'm a fiend for the dark, and I'll admit that shit. Trying to wean off hell, but withdrawals hit cold. Still waiting for light that my soul can hold.
Holding on, fighting for my life. Through the darkness, I'm chasing the light. Every step forward, leaving shadows behind. This is my battle cry, the story of my fight. We dance on fire, yet we shiver in cold. A love so reckless, a story retold. Every goodbye is a door left ajar. Yet here we are, still chasing the stars. You cut me open, yet I crave your touch. The wounds may heal, but they hurt just as much. Love shouldn't be this cruel, this wild, this deep. Yet even in ruin, it's you that I keep. And I fall every time, every fight. Like a moth to the flame, in the dead of the night. You break me, you save me, you tear me apart. Still I can't erase you from my heart.
I used to think love was the key to my peace. Something real, something strong, something never deceased. But now I'm sitting here questioning what's true. Cause every time I open up, I just end up bruised. She told me she was different, said she'd always ride. Said she'd hold me down, be forever by my side. But forever don't last when the storm gets thick. And the love you believed in just turns to a trick. Damn, I gave her my all, put my trust in her hands. Thought she'd understand what it's like to be a man. Trying to fight the world while protecting my queen. But she walked away quick when my pockets weren't clean. Now I'm left with these memories, drowning in pain. Trying to sip away the past, but the thoughts remain. Was it real, was it fake? I may never know. But I swear love and struggle, they go toe to toe.
And I fall every time, every fight. Like a moth to the flame, in the dead of the night. You break me, you save me, you tear me apart. Still I can't erase you from my heart.
Man, I done seen love turn good man cold. Turn a strong heart weak, make the real ones fold. I done held her through the nights when the world felt rough. But when I needed her the most, she just gave up. Now I wonder, was it me? Did I move too fast? Did I love too strong? Did I make it last? See, I grew up in a world where love ain't free. You gotta fight for the ones that you wanna keep. but I can't be the only one fighting alone. If I give you my soul, you can't leave me on my own. I done lost too much, I done bled too deep, and the nights feel cold when my heart can't sleep. So tell me, was it real or a game you played? Did you ever really care, or just love the fame? See, I don't need the fake, I just need what's true. But maybe love ain't made for a soldier like me and you.
And I fall every time, every fight, like a moth to the flame. In the dead of the night, you break me, you save me, you tear me apart. Still I can't erase you from my heart.
But I can't let the past make me scared of love. Can't let the pain block the blessings above. Maybe love ain't broken, maybe people just change. Maybe struggle's just a lesson in a bigger game. See, I still believe in something real and pure, something strong enough to make my soul feel sure. But until then, I keep my heart on guard, trying to heal these wounds, trying to hide these scars. Is she out there? Hope she know I ain't lost. I've been building myself, I've been paying the cost. And when love comes back, I'ma hold it tight. But I won't break again, nah, not this time. So I'll let go of the pain, let go of the fights, let go of the past, walk into the light. Love and struggle, man, they come hand in hand, but only real ones stay till the very end.
And I fall every time, every fight, like a moth to the flame. In the dead of the night, you break me, you save me, you tear me apart. Still I can't erase you from my heart. Another night, another story, the kind I tell but don't believe. The stars above are slowly falling, like all the dreams you sold to me. I've been running through the shadow, chasing echoes of your face, but every step just pulls me deeper into this hollow, empty space. The truth is written in the quiet, where the heartache tends to grow. I'm caught between what's real and trying to let the pieces go. Fading lights, they're all I see, they're breaking what's left inside of me. I'm holding on, but it's not enough. I'm losing myself in what we call love. Fading lights, they blur the line between what was yours and what was mine. In the dark, I'll find my fight, but for now, I'm lost in fading lights.
I see nothing but fading lights, like stars die slow, like my future trying to whisper, but the past won't let go. These streets ain't lit no more, just dim by loss. I walk through shadows, every step come with the cost. Used to see dreams in the sky, now they flicker and die. Used to believe in tomorrow, now I don't even try. What's the point of the climb when the summit ain't there? When love feel distant and nobody care, I stare at the ceiling, looking for a sign, but all I find is silence and the weight of time. The homie's gone, the laughter too. All I got is a pen and this pain that grew. Maybe the lights don't fade, maybe my eyes just dim, maybe I'm losing me while trying to stay here. Mirror show me a ghost in my own skin, talking to God, but the line wearing thin.
Fading lights, they're all I see, they're breaking what's left inside of me. I'm holding on, but it's not enough. I'm losing myself in what we call love. Fading lights, they blur the line between what was yours and what was mine. In the dark, I'll find my fight, but for now, I'm lost in fading lights.
It's like I'm stuck in dust, where the sun refused to shine, where every how you doing just masked in the decline. Ain't no neon dreams, no bright lit stage, just a notebook full of wounds trying to bleed off the page. I remember when life had color, when music healed. Now it's grayscale moods and truths unrevealed. I see my reflection in puddles and rear views, but the man looking back still haunted by fears too. Used to chase light, now I just brace for dark. Used to spit fire, now I'm searching for a spark. Voices in my head saying maybe this the end, but Pac don't quit, I just bend till I'm in. Still every night feel colder than the last, and these fading lights remind me of the past, of what I lost, of who I could have been, of the moments that slipped, never to begin. So I write like I'm trying to leave behind a flame, something to shine when they forget my name.
Fading lights, they're all I see, they're breaking what's left inside chosen, where do I start? In the dark, I'll find my fight. But for now, I'm lost in fading light.
Fading lights, but I still walk forward slow like a soldier marching blind where the wind won't blow. They say it's darkest for dawn, but I've been here long, waiting on hope like a chorus to a song. I light candles for the dead and prayers for the living, but feel like I'm the only one left still giving. These fake smiles, these shallow talks, I'd rather be alone on them long night walks. Cause at least the moon don't lie, at least stars still fade, but they do it with grace, not like hearts that betrayed. I see kids on the corner with dreams in their eyes, don't even know them lights ahead, just disguise. They flicker then vanish, just like my youth. So I spit bars that bleed, try to carve out truth. I ain't bitter, just tired, so heavy with weight, but I keep moving. Even if I'm late one day, maybe life will find its way back in. Until then, I write from the dark I'm in.
Fading lights, they're all I see. They're breaking what's left inside of me. I'm holding on, but it's not enough. I'm losing myself in what we call love. Fading lights, they blur the line between what was yours and what was mine. In the dark, I'll find my fight. But for now, I'm lost in fading light. Woke up in the dark, heart beating slow, pain in my chest, but I won't let it show. Life took a turn, left me out in the rain, but I rose from the ashes, still wearing the pain. Lost in the silence, but I found my sound. What tried to drown me just taught me to stand my ground. No crown on my head, but I walk like a queen, cause I've danced with the devil and still came out clean. From the edge of death, I came back strong. Took my scars and I turned them into songs. Can't break me down, no, I've been through worse. Now I'm speaking life in every verse. For the ones I lost, for the ones who cried. I'm still breathing, still reaching for the sky. No more chains, I'm finally free. This is the rise of the realest.
Woke up in the war zone, dreams full of sirens. Mama said pray, but my soul keep crying. Life on the edge, every breath is defiance. Raised by the streets, but my heart beating silence. Cops on the corner, system steady watching. Brothers in the cage, while the rich steady profit. Ain't no peace in the ghetto, just pain in a bottle. Trying to fly free, but they broke every model. Poetry in motion, my tears hit the page. Revolution in my chest, can't cage this rage. Every lyric is a bullet for the mindless lies. They fear what we know, not the fire in our eyes. I talk to my shadow like it's all that I got. Enemies in suits, not just the ones that get shot. Still thug life, ink deep in my veins, but I dream of a world where we break them chains.
From the edge of death, I came back strong. Took my scars and I turned them into songs. Can't break me down, no, I've been through worse. Now I'm speaking life in every verse. For the ones I lost, for the ones who cried. I'm still breathing, still reaching for the sky. No more chains, I'm finally free. This is the rise of the realest.
I've seen kids with no future, moms with no hope. Fathers on the run trying to duck that rope. We born in the struggle, baptized the fire. Taught to survive, but never to aspire. They label us criminals, throw away the key, but never ask why we bleed in the streets. Park ain't dead, I just moved to the soul. Every verse I spit is a piece of the whole systemic oppression dressed up in disguise. They televise murder, but censor our cries. I walk with the ghost of Malcolm and Huey, still scream to fight back. This pain ain't a movie, tattooed truth, yeah, my skin tells stories of nights in the trap, no love, just worries. I'm a soldier of the light in a world so cold. Only thing that can't kill is a voice this bold.
From the edge of death, I came back strong. Took my scars and I turned them into songs. Can't break me down, no, I've been through worse. Now I'm speaking life in every verse. For the ones I lost, for the ones who cried. I'm still breathing, still reaching for the sky. No more chains, I'm finally free. This is the rise of the realest.
I wrote this for the ones who ain't make it through. For every soul lost in the red, white, and blue. The flag wave pretty, but the streets don't lie. How many black kings gotta fall before they dry? A young girl praying with the gun on her dresser, trying to stay safe while the world try to press her. I seen pain wear a smile, trauma in disguise. Truth in the mirror, but we cover it with lies. They killed my brother, now we live in my flow. I spit resurrection with every line I throw. Never been a puppet, I cut my own strings. Taught by the struggle how to fly with no wings. I was born in the dark, but I carry the flame. They can take my body, but can't steal my name. From the concrete I rose, like prophecy told. Machiavelli in the wind, still breaking the mold.
From the edge of death, I came back strong. Took my scars and I turned them into songs. Can't break me down, no, I've been through worse. Now I'm speaking life in every verse. For the ones I lost, for the ones who cry. I'm still breathing, still reaching for the sky. No more chains, I'm finally free. This is the rise of the realest me. Lord, I'm holding on, even when it's all gone. Faith through the fire, hope in the night. You're the light I see when the dark hits me.
Still, they say God don't hear. Prayers from the block, but I've been crying to the sky since my brother got shot. Mama read the scripture with a tear in the eye while the devil throwing stones trying to watch me die. Born in the struggle, baptized in the flame, trying to find peace with a pocket full of pain. Ain't no choir where I'm from, just signs and strings, but I still talk to God in the midst of my dreams. Every corner is a lesson, every loss is a test. I seen saints in the trap trying to give it their best. Got my hands to the heavens, my knees to the dirt, trying to make sense of the love and the hurt. Yeah, the preacher said hope, but the dope man pays, so I'm caught between the light and the life every day. If faith is a fight, then I swim with my soul, cause in the middle of the madness, I ain't letting go.
Lord, I'm holding on, even when it's all gone. Faith through the fire, hope in the light. You're the light I see when the dark hits me.
I remember cold nights when the fridge was bare, but mama said don't curse God, he's still there. Now I'm older, wiser, scars all healed, still wrestle with the silence, but I know he real. I seen angels and addicts, prophets in pain, heard sermons from sinners, walking through the rain. Some find God in church, I found him in the cell blocks. When my homie took his life, I just stared at the clocks. Time don't rewind and the streets don't sleep, but his grace still found me in the belly of the beast. Ain't no silver spoons here, just forks in the road, but I chose the path where the spirit unfolds. I don't quote no verse, I just live what I feel. If you ever lost hope, then you know it's real. Still carry my cross through the shots and the lies, with my eyes to the sky, then my soul on the rise.
Lord, I'm holding on, even when it's all gone. Faith through the fire, hope in the light. You're the light I see when the dark hits me.
Some days I wonder if he see what we face. Kids dodging bullets trying to make it to grace, but I still see hope in the young who pray. Still see strength in the ones who stay. They say God don't dwell where the poverty's deep, but I've seen them hold kids when they cry and sleep. I done walked through hell, still my head held high, with my palms to the sky like I'm asking them why. I don't need no riches, just a piece of his life to guide me through the wrong when I'm trying to do right. They judge by my past, but he see through the mask. Even when I fall, he still give me the task. So I speak for the voiceless, the lost and the brave, for the brothers in the grave and the ones God save. I ain't perfect, just real, try to follow the plan and keep walking with faith, even when I don't understand.
Lord, I'm holding on, even when it's all gone. Faith through the fire, hope in the light. You're the light I see when the dark hits me. I've stared long enough at the stranger in the mirror, questioning every choice, every move. Who are you now, and where did you lose me? Each reflection seems darker, pulling me deeper into regret. Yet here I stand, confronting shadows I no longer recognize. The voices within echo louder, harsh whispers cutting through the night. I'm tired of fighting myself, tired of pointing fingers at who I used to be. This battle rages fierce and relentless, emotions tangled in blame. Can we forgive, move forward, or remain prisoners of the past? Each moment hurts deeper, every memory piercing sharp. But tonight I choose to confront the truth, raw and exposed. It's time to reclaim the reflection, to find peace staring back at me. Mirror, mirror, can you see me now? Lost in reflections, gotta find a way out. Haunted by choices, but I won't break. Face my mistakes, find strength in the ache. Voices shouting loud, but I'm breaking free. No longer trapped, I choose to see. Scars on my soul, but I rise above. Finding harmony, learning self-love.
Looking in the mirror like, who the hell are you? A king, a killer, a soldier that been broken too. I see the pain in my eyes, scars under my skin. Trying to smile for the world, but I'm bleeding within. Every line on my face been carved by a fight. But is it me or my demons that keep me up at night? You judge me, reflection, like you ain't done dirt. But you the one who made me numb to the hurt. Ain't no halo hanging, just a cross on my neck. Is that for faith or the death I gotta expect? Mirror talk back like you lost what you had. I said I gained wisdom from every moment gone bad. You see the rage, I see the soul that been crushed. You see the thug, I see a heart that lost trust. So I ask you, am I a sinner or survivor of sin? You stare blank like you don't know where I've been.
Mirror, mirror, can you see me now? Lost in reflections, gotta find a way out. Haunted by choices, but I won't break. Face my mistakes, find strength in the ache. Voices shouting loud, but I'm breaking free. No longer trapped, I choose to see. Scars on my soul, but I rise above. Finding harmony, learning self-love.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, you ever felt this cold? Ever had the streets raise you when the system stole your soul? You see the outlaw, but never the broken child. Never the hunger, just the records that went wild. You see the tattoos, just the tears I never cried. But you ain't seen mama working 2 jobs just to survive. You blame me for anger, but don't feel the disrespect. Don't see a world that love my pain, but not my intellect. Why you always show me what I'm trying to escape? Like I ain't trying to change, just reshape my fate. You throw my past in my face like I chose them chains. But you ain't the one walking through that generational pain. I scream at you. You stay silent with that look like I'm the villain in a story you already wrote in a book. But I ain't trying to be perfect, just better than before. So stop showing me the clothes and help me find the door.
Mirror, mirror, can you see me now? Lost in reflections, gotta find a way out. Haunted by choices, but I won't break. Face my mistakes, find strength in the ache. Voices shouting loud, but I'm breaking free. No longer trapped, I choose to see. Scars on my soul, but I rise above. Finding harmony, learning self-love.
You ever ask why God made you live through hell? Why your friends in the grave, but you here to tell? I talk to you like a stranger who know all my flaws. Like you enjoy the fall every time I pause. Why you reflect my fears more than my dreams? Why you louder with the doubt than the self-esteem? You a cold-hearted prophet or just my own guilt? Either way, you remind me of the blood I spilled. Every step I take, you the shadow they judge, but I ain't running no more. I ain't running resurrection from the sludge. You say I'm lost, I say I'm still on the climb. You say I'm doomed, I say I'm taking back my time. I ain't asked to be a legend, I was born in the storm. Now I'm trying to find peace in a world that ain't warm. So next time you throw them lies in my face, remember mirror, I'm the only reason you got a place.
Mirror, mirror, can you see me?